All right, let's be honest. You ever join a video call, instantly see yourself and think, I don't look great. Maybe your lighting's off.
Maybe your audio's a little bit rough.
Or the camera angle just isn't doing you any favors. But have no fear, because I have 5 quick fixes that are gonna take you from this to start looking and sounding like a pro on your video calls. And it's simple, so let's get into it. Now, first up, when it comes to better video quality, is the camera itself. Now, you may have an existing camera that's built into the laptop or a desktop screen of yours, but having your own dedicated webcam, a USB plug-in, check the description below for what we recommend, is not only important for being able to control the color, the quality, the lighting, but also the angles of the camera, which we'll get into more later. Now, the second thing we want to get into, which is arguably just as important, if not more, is the audio. Now, whether it's a YouTube video, a movie, even music videos, if the audio is bad, it makes it unbearable. It doesn't matter how nice it looks. So using the internal microphones that comes with your computer or your laptop or even the webcam can really be rough, as it can pick up background noise, have that kind of hissing echo. And so getting a dedicated USB microphone, again, check the description below. That's going to give you more control and higher quality for your video calls. Now we want to get into lighting. So when it comes to lighting, natural light is your best friend. So whenever possible, you want to have windows in front of you behind your computer so that it's giving you that soft natural light on your face. If it's behind you, it's going to really pull the camera, and lighting is really going to overexpose and you won't be able to see yourself as clear. Now, if natural light isn't possible because of the setup of your room, a softbox or a ring light, check the description, you know by now, are really good options. So you can see I have a ring light here. When I turn it on, it gives a nice light, which the camera now pulls and draws you even closer to me and starts to dim out the background, giving this nice, more polished look. Now, the one thing people don't really think about a lot is framing. It's so important. The other things are hardware, but when it comes to this is something you mentally have to set up. So when we talk about framing, it's where we are in relation to the video box itself. So you want to have a little bit of room above your head. You don't want to be down way too low. You don't want to be too far back, as that can be distracting and give the participants other things to look at. You want to make yourself the focus, whether that be in the center or using the rule of thirds off to one side or the other. And the final thing is having the camera at around eye level. Looking up into the camera can give a sense of immaturity. Looking down into the camera can be a little too intimidating and aggressive. So having yourself nicely framed and at eye level is the perfect way to go. And the final thing we want to talk about is your background. Now, since 2020, it has become a lot more industry standard for people to be working from home. So not having a crisp, ultra clean business room background is okay and totally accepted. But you definitely want to keep things tidy and don't have people drawing their attention to what's behind you. So let's talk about my own background. As you can see, I'm in my home office and it's a little tidy. I make sure to clean things up, but all the stuff in the background, I utilize tools in these video conference platforms, whether it's Zoom or Google Meet or Microsoft Teams, and you can use virtual backgrounds, which do a fantastic job not needing green screens to replace the background to something completely different. What I like to use is a background blur. You can see that it blurs out the background and really keeps the focus on me, the subject. So as long as I keep my background nice and tidy, these video conference software tools do a great job at being able to take care of the rest. So there's no right or wrong way to tackle video calls, but as long as we're cognizant of the visual and audio quality, and before big meetings, just running through a checklist of our lighting, framing, and background, then that's going to help you to make sure to present your best possible self.
Hey, how are you? Could you imagine if you liked and subscribed to the channel right now because you want to stay up to date on the newest tech tips and news? That'd be so wild. Oh,